What's happening, YouTube? How is everyone? I hope good. I have my hat on today. You see what it says? Isn't it funny? I'm not advertising for him, just a hat I got when I was hiking. But it's pretty cute, I think. And check out the picture I painted. It's pretty cool too, huh? Anyways, I'm here with your Tuesday's Zodiac readings plus a message from your deceased loved ones. So let's get started here. We are going to start with Sagittarius. You received the humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So if you're not doing that now, make sure that you try to focus on that. And your message from your deceased loved one is, dearest you, as you think so, will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful, and they need mending. Minding, not mending, minding. Let me pause. Okay, glasses so I can actually see what I'm reading. Okay, so minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you and get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want to keep thinking. And they have a less frantic quality. They are stimulating in a good way and don't get away from us. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. Moving on to Aries. Aries, you received the Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So even if it is a real death, just know that when our time comes, we will meet up with them again. They will be there waiting to welcome us into our new world, I guess is what I'd say. And your deceased loved one wants to say, dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know immediately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in different ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know the how, the what, or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life's mysterious and beautiful tapestries in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much and always. Gosh, that was like a hard thing for me to get out. I apologize. Leo, you have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So if you are the person judging others, you need to be more aware of that and stop. If people are actually doing it to you, just, ignore it. I mean, that's all you can do, because people are just cruel. So, you can definitely fight back. You can stick up for yourself, but just know that those people are typically jealous if they're the ones that are casting the judgment. And if you are the one that's doing it, then you need to work on something in your life that is making you be that way. So, dearest you, we are a chatty bunch over here, always talking about how to support you in your life's journey. We communicate to you through the language of oracles, dreams, signs, metamorphoses, and omens. In your life on earth, however, clarity in your communication is essential to being understood. You don't speak in symbols, and if you did, you would definitely confuse things. Right now, you are facing a situation in which you are being asked to have integrity. Be clear and learn how to ask for your needs to be met. The first step is to admit out loud that you have needs. The second step is to admit out loud that you have needs. That's the first step. The second is to ask out loud for them to be met. And the third is to allow the other person, organization, or even us to answer you. When you follow these steps, you can most definitely expect an answer in your favor. Loving you so very much. Moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, you have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Yes, worry is a waste of our energy. It definitely makes us get stuck in our mind, and we cannot change a situation. We have to just kind of have faith in, the universe and know that everything's going to turn out okay. Your deceased loved one wants you to know, dearest wonderful you, to help you manifest a life for the highest good, we invite you to examine your deepest desires. Imagine all your desires, no matter what kind, like magic, speed pods in a basket, glowing with infinite potential. Look closely at each one. Are you afraid that some may bring you too much attention and invite negative reactions from others? Is change too daunting? Are you afraid to stretch and grow? Let yourself be led forward and let the seeds of positive intention take to the wind. Your desires count and you are worthy of them. They are essential for co-creating your world. Did you ever consider that when a desire comes from deep within you, it might be spirit moving you to create something beautiful to share with others? Some desires are infused with marvelous powers to move the heart and influence the world in ways you can't possibly know. We know you and we love you so deeply, and we are so happy to support you. Ugh. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, you received the Chance card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So you've got to take a chance. You cannot stay stuck. You can't be afraid to, take a chance at something new or to grow something. So definitely be aware of that. Your deceased loved ones want you to know, dearest you, the common sayings, be in the world. Gosh, my glasses still don't help me. Being in the world, but not of it. And wear the world loosely. Refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will it straitjacket you? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about it. Oh, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. Taurus, you have the gratitude card. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that are present. So make sure that you are showing gratitude for the things you already have instead of wanting more and asking for more. We have to appreciate all we already have before we can gain that, the things that we desire more. Your spirit or your deceased loved one wants you to know, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments that when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being being created, I guess, for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a great mantra for you today. We are on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Sigh. So that's kind of telling you to be grateful for what you have, and know that, we have miracles happen to us each day. We just choose to see them or not. So maybe try to pay more attention to that. Moving on to Libra. You receive service. I feel good when I can help others. So if this is you, volunteer at the animal shelter, volunteer, at your kid's school, any way that you can help. Because that when we do things that make us feel good, then it really, helps us in life. It really helps us, feel like, we're making a contribution to our community or to our kids' school or even to the animal shelter, because everybody needs volunteers. So, and your deceased loved one wants you to know, dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part, and now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us, Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other ideas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Moving on to Gemini. You received loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So Geminis, if you are feeling lonely at this time, know that you're never alone, because you have your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and and of course you have friends, I'm sure. But speaking from experience, at times it's hard to not feel like you're alone if you have no one around, or you feel like you have no one to talk to. So if that's the case, if you need a friend, definitely reach out to me, because I get in that situation quite often myself. So I'd be more than willing to definitely listen, or just, we could talk about, who knows, anything. So let me go let my dog out. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, Gemini, so your deceased loved ones, this is the message. Dear wonderful you, intimacy is scary sometimes. It means you have to let someone else get to know you, the real you, not the perfect, flawless mask you wear for others. No, it's time to reveal the cool one, the passionate one, the imperfect one that is totally you without artificial or walls. Yes, you will be exposed and vulnerable for a time, but it will be so worth it. This is the only way you will know true closeness with others. And you will also be close to Spirit and to us. There is amazing freedom that comes when you let go and just be yourself with another or a group. Release from the invisible bindings that keep you from intimacy is truly empowering. So may we support you wholeheartedly in this choice. You will know yourself better, and we hope you will know yourself better, and we hope learn to love, and we hope learn, that doesn't make sense. We hope learn to love yourself as much as we do. Life is about who you are with others. So share it. You will be so glad you did. Loving you so, so, so much. To be vulnerable and open can be very scary. But it's better to know someone for the real them than somebody that, portrays himself only from ego, or, just, or portrays himself just like everyone else just to fit in. So remember that. Moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, you receive the discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So just, be positive, have confidence in yourself that you can have the discipline that you need to accomplish what you need. And, if you need, ask your angels, guides, and your ancestors to maybe help you with that discipline, keep you motivated. Your deceased loved one wants you to know, dearest you, there is only one you. You have a unique path and a special purpose. You are supported to have specific experiences in this world. And you are supposed to have, not supported. Jeez, let me start over. Sorry. Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You are supposed to have a specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. Jeez Louise. But when it's up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society standards, but you can't know anyone's internal experience. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wonderless things. Wonder. I don't know how you say that. Wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. Sorry, I can't read. I can't talk. I don't know what my deal is today. Scorpio, you're up next. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Don't allow others to, don't rely on others to create your happiness. Oh, the retrograde. Oh, you have to make yourself happy before anyone else can even begin to make you happy. So work on that. Have your freedom to do the things you want, as long as they're responsible. But you need to learn how to create your own happiness. Do not rely on somebody else to do that for you. Your message, if I can get it out, from your deceased loved one is, dearest you, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude, without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. Let your well be filled. We all love you so, so much. Cancer. Acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. If you're like me, no matter what, we get rejected, we think we can change that person's mind. We don't get the job, we think that we can still get the job. We need to accept when we do not receive something that it's okay. We don't have to change the situation. We don't have to get that person to like us because they don't like us, but we have somebody coming in right behind them. So we need to just accept things and move on and not sit and stress and worry about them and try and figure out ways to change them. And Cancerians, your message from your deceased loved one is, dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you are in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. Ooh, dang flies. No matter what you are asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got you covered. It's taking the leap itself that's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. Pisces. You have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So let your imagination run wild there. And your message is going to be, dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So, to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. We will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure they are stories you are proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. Well, that's what I had for you. I apologize that I am stumbling over my words and whatever else. The retrograde just hits me hard. But we got through them. They were wonderful messages. I hope everyone really enjoyed them. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, do so because I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope everybody has a great rest of their day. I'm sending so much love, so many positive vibes and peace to each and every one of you. Take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks.